Hey, welcome back everyone. We have another round of great deals to go through together for your Nintendo Switch. Every game will be under $5 and at an all-time low. But before we dive in, remember from our last video we are doing a giveaway. All you have to do to enter is hop over to that video and drop a comment down below. The information for the giveaway is at the very beginning of the video, so it'll be easy to find. And we'll do the giveaway at the end of the week. Alright everyone, with that, let's dive in. Alright, and we'll start with Black Skylands, which is a unique open world adventure game that blends top-down shooting with base building and exploration. As Eva, you fight against sky pirates and alien creatures while upgrading your airship and reclaiming the floating islands. The game offers a mix of aerial combat and on-foot battles with crafting and resource management as well. The game is definitely challenging but rewarding at the same time. If you enjoy a good open world sandbox style game, definitely check it out. Up next is Lucah, Born of a Dream, which is a fast-paced action RPG with a haunting sketch-like art style and a deep, symbolic narrative about fear and self-discovery. The combat is fluid and skill-based, featuring a mix of melee combos and magical abilities and well-timed dodges. It encourages experimentation with different playstyles, allowing players to swap combat abilities freely, and for anyone who enjoys games like Hyper Light Drifter, this is definitely one to check out. Right now it is at an all-time low. Aegis Defenders is a unique blend of tower defense and action platforming where you switch between multiple characters with different skills to fight off waves of enemies. You'll explore ancient ruins, uncover powerful relics, and strategically place turrets and traps while engaging in Metroidvania-style exploration. It offers both single-player and co-op gameplay, and right now you can pick it up at an all-time low. Up next is Freedom Planet, which is a fast 2D platformer that was inspired by the Sonic games, but with deeper combat mechanics and an anime-style story. You get to choose between different characters, each with their own unique combat moves and maneuverability. As you race through beautifully designed levels full of enemies and secrets, the game offers a mix of exploration and fast-paced action, with boss fights that require skillful dodging and attacks. Now the game is challenging but fair, making it a must-play for fans of classic Genesis-style platformers. Right now, it's at an all-time low. ITTA is a bullet hell adventure game with a mysterious and emotional narrative. Armed with a spirit gun and various different weapons, you take on massive bosses in a grim yet beautifully pixelated world. The game is tough but accessible, featuring an invincibility mode for players who just want to experience the story and not have to worry about dying. The game has a haunting atmosphere and intense twin-stick shooting combat. It's a great pickup for those that love boss rush style games, and right now you can get it at an all-time low. Wildfire is a stealth-based platformer with a unique elemental twist. You can control fire, water, and earth to manipulate the environments and sneak past your enemies. Now as a mage hunted for your powers, you'll use the elements to distract foes, create paths, and set traps, while rescuing captured villagers. The game encourages creative problem solving, and while it can be challenging, there are multiple ways to approach every level. The game is perfect for fans of stealth and puzzle platforming, and right now it is at an all-time low. Windjammers is a fast-paced arcade sports game that plays a lot like a mix of air hockey and frisbee. The game was originally released back in the 90s, and the updated version brings online play and of course enhanced visuals. You get to choose from 6 different characters, each with unique strengths, and then you compete in intense 1v1 matches where you try to slam the disc past your opponent using trick shots and power moves. The simple but deep mechanics make it great for both casual and competitive players, and right now it is at an all-time low. Blossom Tales: The Sleeping King is a Zelda-inspired action-adventure game with a charming pixel art style and a world full of dungeons, puzzles, and monsters. We play as a young knight on a quest to save the kingdom, battling enemies, solving environmental puzzles, and collecting upgrades. The game features tight swordplay, fun abilities, and a nostalgic, lighthearted story told as a bedtime tale. Now the game is not overly difficult, but some of the puzzles or boss fights can be a little bit of a challenge, but really anyone should be able to hop in and have a good time. If you enjoy games like this, definitely check it out. Next is Ghostblade HD, which is a bullet hell style shoot 'em up with intense arcade style action. We get to play as a powerful starfighter, weaving through waves of enemy fire and unleashing devastating attacks against massive bosses. The game features multiple difficulty levels, with the higher level offering a challenge even for the most skilled veterans. With vibrant visuals, tight controls, and a killer soundtrack, it's a great pickup. Right now, it is at an all-time low. HOWL is a beautifully illustrated turn-based tactics game with a unique predictive strategy system. You play as a deaf prophet navigating a dark medieval world overrun by a supernatural plague. Combat is based on planning moves in advance, predicting enemy actions, and using clever positioning to gain the upper hand. The game is accessible but does get tougher as you progress through, making it a fresh and engaging challenge for strategy fans. Right now it's at an all-time low. Definitely check it out. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair is a 2.5D platformer that serves as a spiritual successor to Donkey Kong Country, offering tight controls, creative level design, and a unique overworld puzzle system. Players control Yooka and Laylee as they tackle vibrant side-scrolling levels, each of which has an alternate version that completely changes the layout. Now, it is definitely one of the harder games in the genre, with the Impossible Lair itself being insanely difficult. But if you enjoy these types of games, I highly recommend you pick it up. It is one of my all-time favorites, and right now it is at an all-time low. Verne, The Shape of Fantasy is a narrative-driven adventure game inspired by the books, blending storytelling, puzzle solving, and light RPG mechanics. Players take on the role of Verne himself, uncovering mysteries, navigating steampunk-style environments, and making choices that impact the unfolding story. The beautiful pixel art visuals, combined with the engaging alternate history plot, make it a standout experience for fans of story-rich games. Now, it isn't overly difficult, but a few of the puzzles and choices will require a little bit of thought, and for those that enjoy this type of game, it is at an all-time low. TP Bullet is one of those single-screen platformers with over 40 different addictive levels to play through. The only difference here is not only are you controlling your character, but you also control the one bullet that you have per level to help you work your way through the puzzles. Now, the game starts off pretty easily, but most of these games ramp up, and by the end they are kind of challenging, but at least this one has a good soundtrack to get you through. If you like games in this genre, right now you can pick it up at an all-time low. Alright everyone, here are some other deals to check out while you're already on the eShop. Alright everyone, that wraps it up. Thank you all for watching. Remember to enter the giveaway, hit the bell and all that blah blah blah. That way you don't miss out. And I will catch you on the next one.